Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're just joining us. In this new stream that we're going to be starting, we're going to be playing FM22. The team we've selected for this year's save is at RC Deportiva La Coruna. We'll kind of go into the history of it all, but we're going to go ahead and start loading the database here. And then while we're loading this database, we'll kind of talk through why we selected this team. So as you can see by the title of the video, it's a fallen giant. So if you look into Deportiva's history, going back just to 2010, they're in the top flight in the Spanish top league, which is La Liga. And then since then they've kind of dropped off. But just to go over some of like the club's accolades over the past 20 or so years, they've won the Spanish Cup twice. They've won 3 Spanish Super Cups. Between 1991 and 2010, they finished in the top half of the table in 16 out of 19 seasons, and they're currently ranked 12th in the all-time La Liga table. For reference, they're currently in the 3rd league of the Spanish soccer system. Last year they were in the 4th league, so I think they were promoted. And then they were also in the Champions League from 2001 to 2005, and then they were in the quarterfinals twice, and they reached the semifinals in the 2003 to 2004 season. So like I said, it's kind of like a fallen club, so they've been really good in the recent history, but they've kind of gone off the deep end here. So the whole point of this segment we're going to be doing over the next couple weeks or months really is to try to bring them back to the top of La Liga, get back into the Europa League and the Champions League. So I'm going to let this database load up, and I'll see you in a second as soon as it's done. Okay, so we're setting up our coach. We're going to do a Continental Pro license just so we don't have to deal with badging or doing any classes while we're coaching. And then if you're trying to get like from a lower league team to a kind of boost them up to a higher league team, I like to give myself a couple extra points by doing a continental, maybe not global because that's a little unfair, and then I like to specialize in my coaching, so I'll take over like one aspect of training, specifically attacking and fitness, especially lower league teams without a lot of coaches. You can kind of take on attacking and fitness, or if you want to do goalkeeping and defending or something, you can kind of be the primary effort in terms of that training. And then I like to max out tactical, mental, and technical, because that goes into the quality of the training you're giving. In terms of mental attributes, I like to max out motivating and get people management high, because that's how like your pep talks, your pregame, and your mid-table talks are going to go. It influences that pretty big. And then from there, I prioritize determination. That affects how you work with the board, and then level of discipline. As you play the game, your player knowledge and youngster knowledge will go up naturally. The other ones are kind of harder to get to go up naturally. But this is my setup for this game. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get right into it. Here we are. We have arrived at our club. Real club, Deportiva La, I think I pronounced it wrong earlier. It's Coruna. So we're officially the coach here. Kind of going into the expectations from the media. They expect us to be first. Like I said, we're a fallen giant, so we'll probably have good finances, relatively good coaching for the league we're in, and we should finish top table. On top of that, you can see facilities. Our stadium is very large. Obviously, we're a La Liga team, so we're going to have a huge facility. We have good training, good youth facilities, but at only average youth recruitment. On top of that, our payroll budget is, I have dollars and it's per year. So we actually have a pretty good payroll budget for a 3rd tier team. And then our transfer budget is actually really good. We're looking at $2 million there. And you can kind of see the club history. Top of the league in 2000. 2 of the, I'm pretty sure this is the Spanish Cup, 95-92. 5 of the league champions between those years, 60s to 2012. Then Supercona Spain, and finally I think that's the 3rd flight back in 1975. They're promoted there. So without that, let's go into the actual club itself. So it looks like kind of see our loan obligations we currently have outstanding, and this is the lineup. We'll go ahead and get into the club and see what they're actually rating. So here's our expectations for the year. Strive to make progress on and off the pitch. Work within payroll, that's pretty normal. Win promotion by winning the league, so we can't get into like a playoff or anything. We have to straight up win the league. For next year, top half finish in Liga 2, top half, and finally, yeah, it looks like they only expect us to go Liga 2 top half, but my goal is to do a promotion here, a top half finish in 2022, 2023, and then maybe 23-24 is where I'm looking for us to go into the first top flight in Spain. So schedule a press conference, yes, and I like to do these friendlies. I won't watch the whole thing, but it'll give me an idea of how the players are playing. And then I like to do every 2 weeks coach or staff meetings. I played the beta in the Bundesliga, and I found that the staff meetings are super helpful, but if you're doing them weekly, it kind of gets overwhelming. Okay, so let's take a look at our squad now. Let's go ahead and we'll sort by current ability. Got three good midfielders. One's on loan and he's injured already. 4 to 5 months, geez. Same thing, another 4 to 5 months. A good wing back on the right. Another good D mid, D center. Good goalkeeper. Let's take a look at him actually. Yeah, I mean, I like to see reflexes a little bit higher, closer to like 14, 15, and then the height is a little bit worrisome, just because you won't be able to reach up and stop shots. So we might be looking to get a new goalkeeper here. We got a Venezuelan striker. Ooh, look at this striker. 16 first touch, decent finishing, good dribbling. Not exactly the fastest player. He's old too. We might only have a couple more years with him, but he's definitely quality for a third tier Spanish league. He's injured. Good determination. Pretty average in everything else. Let's look at this wing back. Good crossing. Good pace on the wings. Yes, overall, we have some really high points here in the squad. From here. Let's go ahead and look at the tactic we're going to be playing. So during the beta save, I played in the Bundesliga, and I found that I really liked a more direct style of football, kind of a sort of route one sort of deal. So they're kind of implying that we want to play direct counterattack. I'm just going to go ahead and do a custom build here. So I'll create your own style. And then I really like, since we have good wingbacks anyway, let's go ahead and we'll start with 5 in the back and see how that works. So we'll go ahead and put this out. So 5 in the back. So we didn't really have any midfielders on the left. This guy can play on the left. So do we have anyone on the right? Yes, we do. We have a 3-star. Okay, so instead of having 3 midfielders, we're going to go ahead and put them on the wings. And I'm actually going to just play 1 striker because we have 1 good one. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a 4-2-3 or 5-2-3. Sorry. Just based on the guys that we have, and also this is the kind of style of play I played in the beta, and I found pretty good success. I started with the 3rd tier German team, 1860 München, which is in Munich, and then I got them all the way to the Bundesliga in 2 years. So we're going to go ahead and set this lineup, and then go from there. Okay, so we've set our lineup here, so it's time to actually go into our player instructions and tactical style. So like I said, I like to play direct, higher tempo, With this formation, I either want to be kind of slightly narrow or standard. So we'll keep that. I like to play positive, kind of more attacking. In transition, I personally like to counter press. I like to counter when possession has been won. Usually, because we have 2 guys in the midfield, we'll go ahead and distribute to playmakers, and I'll let the goalie decide how he wants to get it to them. For this, I like to play a higher line. If we play like a really good team though, I'll go ahead and drop that to standard or lower, and then a higher line of engagement as well. We'll go ahead and bump this up to more often. We'll use tighter marking, and then I'm on and off about offside trap. I like to go ahead and force opposition outside just to force them to cross, because not every team can cross. In terms of this, we'll play out of the defense. We have some good central defenders as well as wing backs. Mixed crosses. With the team we have, we'll wait to see. I usually like to go either hit early crosses or work ball into the box. So we'll set hit early crosses for now. From there, that should be all really in possession phase. So this is the tactic we'll be using. We'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and save this just so I can copy it. We'll call this the Spanish Spear. I like to give it a good name. So we'll go ahead and create a new tactic, custom, sure. And then we're actually just going to go ahead and load the tactic we just created. And the only thing I really want to change is I want to have the option to go 2 strikers if I need to. So this guy will move into the center, he'll move over here, and we'll go ahead, and since we have really a good number of midfielders, I'm actually going to go asymmetric. So I'll have 2 central midfielders, and this guy on the left is really good for our team anyway. So we'll leave him on the left wing. If we need to, we can always pull him into the center if we're getting beat. This guy will be able to cover the right side pretty easily. Obviously, we'll struggle in the middle, but this guy will be box to box. Now we'll pick another guy whenever we actually play this formation, but we'll call this just another name. And then the last one I'll make, we'll keep all the setting or the instructions the same. I like to have, so this would be kind of if someone's injured. And then the last tactic I'll create is like very defensive kind of tactic in case we're playing a really good team and we're just trying to counter or something like that. So we'll go ahead and load the same one. So we have this. All we're going to do is change the instructions. So we'll go lower line. So we'll go standard engagement. More direct, but we'll drop the tempo to slightly higher. We'll go cautious. So this is if we're playing a pretty good team and we want to just take our chances when we can get them and score those 1 or 2 goals just to beat them out. But this Spanish Spear will be our primary. So we got our tactics set. We know our current players. Let's go ahead and take a look at our finances. So we actually have a good amount in the bank. We're okay, but we got 12 million. Payroll is 6 million. No real change for next season. We got a $2 million transfer budget, so we'll definitely be looking to add players, but overall it's like debt. So we do have $30 million in debt. Looks like we're making payments each month, about 230K. So it's not great, but it's not a total bust. In terms of sponsorships, we're pulling in about 1.2 million a year. So that'll cover our debts and some of our payroll, but we'll have to win games in order to cover it. So finances overall, not looking too bad. Yeah, from there, let's go ahead and get to our inbox. So here we go. So these guys, all their contracts are expiring next year, within a year. Probably won't re-sign this striker unless he turns out to be really good. Looks like they already actually offered these guys contracts. So we'll see how that works out. So we already made our tactic, don't need to do that. Expectations and vision, here we go. Let's see if we cannot get them to be a little bit more open. So we'll go 2023 league, gain promotion to La Liga. And then for the 2025, let's see. If they will let us. There we go. So promotion. They think it's unrealistic to reach the playoffs by that period. Let's see if we can't get them to do that. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna just get forced into this, but it's okay. We'll get promoted anyway, and the board will kind of change as we gain success. Overall, we'll go preseason. We'll go tactical heavy because they're learning a new formation. Injury update. I'm already tracking. We got, yeah, this guy's a loner. I think this might be a lone guy too. Nope. So this guy's alone. These two are our guys. So 2 to 3 months, 4 to 5 months, and then 7 to 3 weeks. Okay, yeah, pretty normal. Squad size max 24, 3 goalkeepers. So we have to add another goalkeeper to the squad. 21 outfielders. And a maximum of 18 over 23 players. Okay. Okay, so we've kind of set our lineup. We know the finances, and we're ready to go ahead and get into the game itself. So let's go ahead and start going through time. Okay, first day on the job, we got our first staff meeting. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Good vice captain. Currently don't have a vice captain. He's a center back. He's in our lineup. Yeah, no issues. They probably know the team better than me. Here's him hugging the line. So this is the staff meeting, and I really love this feature. It tells you, it like recommends training for you to do. Start hugging the line. At least would encourage cross the ball more often. He's our winger. I think he's our left winger. Yep, left midfielder. Correction. Yeah, so we'll do that. Would improve. He tried to avoid the weaker foot. Goalkeeper. I don't know why the goalkeeper would need to think about using his weaker foot, but sure. Develop weaker foot. So you couldn't do this in FM21. You can actually develop a player's weaker foot. In FM21, you're kind of stuck with what he's got. Now you can actually start developing his weaker foot. Yep. So all those guys are going to start working on their weaker foot, kind of take that weakness out of their game. So moving forward, offering a potential. Ooh. Yeah, we'll definitely offer him one. I think all these guys really want to keep around. So we'll schedule all these, deal with them after meeting. Yep, I didn't put him on the transfer list. No issues taking him off. We got one guy on loan who's good. We can recall him if we really want to. What does he play? Midfielder? Yeah, I mean, first touch, passing, tackling. He's not a great dribbler. Decent pace. He would kind of just be a guy to route passes through. He wouldn't be able to actually advance the ball towards us. Yep, and another guy on loan who's not super great. He's got the Holy Trinity though, which is good for especially an attacking midfielder. I'm a big fan of Shadow Striker, so if we get this guy back from loan, we'll go ahead and incorporate him into the team. Yep, I'm not going to deal with any of these staff. I'm going to set my own staff. Some of their suggestions are good, but I like to set my own staff. It gives me a little bit more control. So contract negotiations. For younger contracts, I like to just have the GM do it. He can't really mess it up. He's either going to be able to negotiate the contract or not. If he has any issues, it gives you the option before they straight up say no for you to negotiate it. But with younger players, it's pretty easy. It usually offers them under 50K a year, and they sign up. No issues there. So we'll go ahead and advance. Okay, we've set our staff. We've got a couple deals out on the table. We already got one head physio. Fill that slot. We're gonna meet the media. Can you share some thoughts on what it means to be head coach? I don't know how to hide my excitement. I'm super happy to lead such a prestigious club. It means everything to be given this opportunity. 26 years of age suggests, well, I agree that I'm young, but I think I'll be able to mold the guys having been there before. Really quite heavily focused on integration younger. Yeah, definitely. Looking to get younger talent. We've got an older team, so we got to take someone to lead the next charge. Absolutely. I think we have a lot of quality in our troops, and they're going to perform really well. Yeah, I've introduced myself to the club. We had a good meeting, kind of got on the same page. Do you have a message for the fans? Of course, I hope the fans are ready. We're going to win them over through success. Long term, I think we're going to be back in the La Liga in 2 to 3 years. Day by day on the training ground, there's nothing we can do but work hard. Carlos Donsel, I haven't had a chance to see him play yet, but from what I hear, he's tremendous. Will be a huge asset. Yep, no plans to change captains, and we've already actually appointed a vice captain. Probably the biggest guy I can see to strengthen would be, actually I'm not going to comment on this right now. I don't want to upset any of the players. Okay. So we have the intra-squad friendly. We're just going to do the first 11 versus the second 11. Okay, the boys are getting warmed up. We'll see what they have. Impress me here. We're favorites for a reason because we're playing our second line. Yeah, that would be the reason. Here we go. Ooh, a highlight to start the match. Go ahead and set this how I like it. Sideline all the way down. Zoom in 1. I like key highlights. Everything else should be good. And we'll speed this up 1 just to make it go a little bit faster. Hector, ooh, nice header. Good cross from Hector Hidez to the middle for Villeras. Yep. Solid header there. Okay. Second team on the move. Oh my gosh. Who's that defender? Alex B completely missed his chance to head that out of the way here. Take a look at this goal. Oh jeez. Vasquez though. Look at that. Completely missed it. Hector, we were singing your praises a second ago and you just completely whiffed on that header to clear the ball. Second line is looking even better. Okay, this Vasquez guy has got to make the lineup. That's the second. He had an assist earlier. That's a goal there from outside the penalty area. Yeah, we'll definitely look to put him in the lineup for sure. That's just a good hit. Really good hit. Ooh, and answer. That's our left center or a left central defender. That was offsides, but still a great header. So we're learning a lot about the team. That's the whole point of the friendly. I'm not going to call them terrible right off the gate. We're short, coming up short here in the first half. Going to need to look to improve. Who's really struggling? Miku's struggling. Don't really have any subs because all my subs are on the other side. We'll just go ahead and press through this. Jeez, our second line is giving our first line the business. Let's go ahead and work the ball into the box. We'll go slightly less just because we're struggling on possession. I want to keep the tempo the same. And then in terms of attacking, looks like we're getting into the staying on the outside, which isn't great. Yeah, we got some really good crossing and headers though, which is really positive to see. I'm going to go ahead and go only commentary for the rest of this match. I don't want to take too much time on this inter-squad friendly. Wow, they got another cross on us. We'll go ahead and encourage the boys. Don't drop your heads. Great free kick, great header by Granero. Okay, overall saw a lot of positives. Obviously it was on the other side, but weren't good enough. That's fine. It's the whole point of the friendly. Yeah, so we'll move into the preseason here. We'll work through this training cycle and we'll start to try to identify some talent to bring in. And I'm going to go ahead and set my scouting lineup, and then we'll meet you back here for the next game. For scouting, we do have a pretty decent budget, but I'm still going to start looking mainly for end of contract guys to sign for free. Looking for first team players with a decent amount of potential, probably looking at 4.5, 4 stars. Our scouting range right now is just the country. Once we get to the higher leagues, our board will allow us to expand that, hopefully at least to Europe on the next on La Liga 2, and then once we get to top flight, hopefully we'll get the whole country. But we're just looking for regular starters who can improve our team. Okay, so we're at our next friendly match. Got our lineup set. Let's go ahead and see what happens. So this is actually a testimonial match for one of our central defenders. I guess he's come back to our team after a couple years away. This is his 3rd time being with the team. It's all about Alex Bergantinos. Yeah, so hopefully we welcome him back to the club in style here, facing DH San Andreas. Have the ball in their area of the box, moving forward with Hector. Good crosser. Oh, Miku should have netted that. Definitely should have sent that into the goal. Building play on the wings. Launches it deep. Good Good pickup by Victor. Across the field. I don't know. I think we're going to have to find a new striker. Miku seems like he's had 2 chances tonight. He's not finishing well. Yeah, I think we're going to be looking to sign a new striker. Maybe split time with Miku or take over for him. He's had 2 golden opportunities tonight to net goals for us, and he hasn't done it. That 3-back line really helps out. I mean, they just control the ball every time there's a clearance. They just pick it up. We're able to keep pressing forward. Moving into the box. Great shot by our left winger, Donzel, a left midfielder. Great job getting it into the box. Good low cross. Great finishing. You can see Miku is just out of position there, too far back. I would like to have us move the ball through the middle a little bit more. It looks like we're primarily moving up through the wings with 2 midfielders and a central deep forward. I would expect a little bit more. Donzel's all over. He's in the box better than Miku right now. So he'll definitely be a good prospect to carry forward into the normal season. Shitty pass, but Donzel gets there. Wow. Those are our left and right midfielders just doing the job of our center, who's just kind of occupying those defenders. Gets into the box, finds space. Goalkeeper commits, misses it. Just a great team effort there. Great job. One thing I've noticed we don't have on goal line, tight outside. Yep. Okay, going in the dressing room. This is great. We're doing everything we need to. Go ahead and look at subs. I know we got some tired guys who played during the friendly. Wing back left. That's one thing I've noticed. Our wing backs both left and right. We don't have great subs on the left. We have one pretty good sub on the right. We'll sub him out. He's tired. Victor Garcia, our right midfielder. Try out this guy who's on loan for us. Miku, I'm going to look to switch off. 26-year-old. I'd like to give someone younger a chance. Here we go, Victor, a 20-year-old. Great finishing, great pace. Let's go ahead and give him a shot, see what he can do for us. Hector Hernandez, I think we will have to leave on for now, just because we don't have any subs for wing back left. Besides that, I'm just going to give these guys some just standard, go out there and make it happen. Talk, ruhaha. As I become more committed to the players and they know me better, I'll have a better influence over pep talks and whatnot. Our XG is much higher than the goals we scored, and I credit some of that to Miku's missed chances. We're looking at 381 currently, and he missed 2 wide open chances to score goals. Here we go, Hector to Valeres, back to our D-line. Back forward, wide open. That was a wide open shot. Victor, that's our young striker we just put in. So we'll see what he can do. He's got good pace, good finishing. Needs to work on first touch and dribbling, though, to kind of round him out as a striker. Yeah, our left wing back, we really got to... Whoa! An absolute banger there from Donzel. He is the hero of the match without any doubt. 9.4 rating on his performance tonight, and for good reason. A first-time strike from just inside the box. Hits it clean. Great shot, great finish. We are definitely destroying this team right here. Midfielder moves it up, back to our wing back. That's a pen. That's a pen for sure. Come on. Oh my gosh. That's a 10-0 for Donsel. Picked his spot, stayed committed. Goalkeeper chose the wrong way. Absolute monster player right here. 3 goals, 1 assist. Just a great effort by him tonight for sure. He'll be probably our best player. We'll see how this season turns out. I think if we get a striker and a backup midfielder for each of these positions, we'll be looking at a great attacking squad for sure. Contested header, couldn't do much there. Still managed to get it on target though. Just hit the top post. We're not exactly winning possession, but obviously we're playing a direct style of play, so we're not going to have possession. But overall, great game there. Yeah, they just got outclassed. Goalkeeper had a decent game in terms of saves, but their back line got torn up by our attackers. So great performance, great friendly match. That's what they're there for, to give us some confidence to move into the season. Okay, from here, we're just going to go ahead and fast forward. Looking at the calendar, I'm going to be probably looking to... Oh, looks like I don't want my backroom... I like to schedule my own friendly matches because I have a little bit more control over the finances we're bringing in, as well as strain on players. We'll go ahead and see what they scheduled for us. So no friendlies in the month of July. Going into the month of August, looks like we have 2 weekly up until our first game of the season, which is 29 August. I'll see if I can't schedule... I would like to get a good training cycle in here. Maybe 2 more friendlies in July, and then 1 more on the 31st of July. And then my backroom staff actually did a decent job bringing in Brighton and some other decent teams for us to get a good look at. From here, I'll go ahead and just knock out. If anything big comes up, I'll stop, but I'll see you guys for the next match. So we're scheduling friendlies here. Looks like we can make we'll get destroyed probably, but we can make a cool 200K if we schedule a friendly with Barcelona in July. And then we'll just do once weekly, so we're getting good training still. What are we looking at? Foreign teams. Those can bring you a lot of revenue if they're good. Salzburg, 60K. Arsenal would be about almost 200K, so that's another 200,000 for the bank. So we're looking at Barcelona, Arsenal, and then we go into a tight schedule there all the way up until our first game of the season against Badajoz. I think I will like to schedule 1 more match here leading up to our game. 25 August. I could do that, or I could rest our players. So they have 2 matches weekly, 1 match this week. I think I'd rather have... Who can we get for this game? We can get Dynamo Kiev, Shocker. Yeah, it's not really worth it. So we're not gonna schedule anymore. Our backroom staff took care of a lot of it. So we'll go ahead and push forward here. And so we just scheduled a couple friendlies there. Looks like in total, so we confirmed matches with Barcelona and Arsenal. So we're pulling in about 225 here and 200 here. So just about $500,000 from those 2 friendlies alone, which will definitely look to balance our budget a little bit better here. already overspending on payroll, but I can always transfer my transfer budget into it if it becomes an issue. And we signed or re-signed one of our young prospects, which is always helpful. But from here, we're going to go ahead and push forward. Finances are looking better with these friendlies, probably clear about $1 million just in friendlies before even gate receipts happen. And we'll go ahead and get to the next match. Okay, here we go, boys. Looks like we got to set our lineup for Barcelona. He wants Jamie Sanchez in the center. I'd like my older guy here, because he's got great leadership. He'll do a good job of setting my lineup here. We'll go Jamie Sanchez, Alex Granero. He's been phenomenal for us so far. No trouble there. Then, yeah, those can be our first three. And he wants us to put in. Okay. No issue there. IRS. Right. Doncel and Garcia will start. Miku will not start. I was pretty disappointed overall with him. I haven't played him yet, so we'll go ahead and put Chiez in there. Put a couple subs up. That's all really we have with so many injuries. But obviously this is Barcelona. I'm not expecting a huge showing from our guys. Obviously they're Liga 1. We are not. So nothing to lose. No one's thinking that we'll do anything. But it's a friendly. They're probably not going to be starting their top 11. Let's see who they're playing here. Maybe Valde, Nico, okay, and then Pug. So they got probably half a starting lineup here. So probably going to go ahead and go to balanced. Then if we start getting overrun, we'll move to cautious, shortening our passing and seeing if that helps us out at all. First 20 minutes, no highlights. Looks like possession. We're not getting horribly beat. Here we go. First highlight of the game. Good clearance. They move it to the middle. To De Jong, to Gavi. Good interception. Bad clearance. We need to get it out of our side of the box. Memphis coming in deep. Good cross. Equally good clearance. Dest to Roberto. That was questionable. Oh. Hector's more of an attacking winger. I can't expect him to mark his man that well, but a little bit better than that. He leaves him wide open. And then we got three central defenders on one guy. Just left it completely open for him. Made it a bit too easy there. We're going to go ahead and drop our line, see if we can't get a couple more guys in the back. Yeah, we're gonna have to shorten our passing. We're just giving away possession here. Held them goalless for 30 minutes, and then our defense just completely collapsed on us. Keep the tempo high. We'll shorten our passes. I want to go a little bit wider. We can't counter press on them because they're faster, and I don't want to keep kicking it out to them, so we'll go full back distribution. Just trying to maintain possession a little bit more. Again, we weren't expecting a victory here, but giving up 2 goals in the course of 30 minutes is kind of unacceptable, no matter who you're facing. Cross straight to their goalkeeper from Donsel. Piku. Just lobbing a ball for Memphis to run onto. We're just giving away possession. I shortened our passing, but it hasn't gone through yet because there hasn't been a stoppage in play. Good intercepting by Victor. There you go. To Benito. Cross it. Ah, come on. Cross it right into the defender. Why would you cross that ball? Gavi getting it deep. We're playing well against them. We just need a little bit of possession and for our attacking moves to make something happen here. Great save by McKay. That had to be offsides. Nope. Just a great pass. Move our line back even more. Jeez. They're about to rack 4 up in the course of 10 minutes. We were playing so well on defense. I don't know why we just fell apart. And then we just shoot from outside the pen area. Yeah, possession isn't super one-sided, to be honest. Their XG is obviously a lot higher, shots higher. We're just not getting any offensive pressure on them. Our defense couldn't hold out forever. We'll look to cycle out some of our defenders who are struggling. See if we can't make something happen. So, 6-0 from Jamie Sanchez, not good. I'm going to put Burganitos. He's got that high leadership. Hopefully he'll set the tone for our defending line. Hector Hernandez. I'm working to bring in a left back to relieve you, man, or else you'll be playing a lot of minutes. And then Donsel's playing bad, but he's like the one good spot we have on the offensive side. I don't want to take him out. We will switch out our striker. Victor was doing a good job in our last friendly. Let's go ahead and put him in. There you go, to Donsel, cross, come on. Get in the box. Oh, Victor, come on. You got to have that in there. That was a great build-up. Just need a little bit higher quality on the finishing. We're not super far off on the XG. We just let in a couple of goals that should not have been goals. 1 full point behind a top flight in Spanish is not bad. Obviously, they don't have their whole lineup, but it could be worse. We'll go ahead and go back to positive, see if we can't force something to happen. If they let in another goal, we'll go ahead and go cautious, though. Great run to Benito. We got Victor open in the box, but they clear it. To Victor. Oh, the young man, Victor, with a goal against Barcelona. Great job finding him open. Hector had a nice pass on the run. Good shot, just out of reach of their goalkeeper. To do that to a top flight club, I'm not too upset with the scoreline, to be honest. Obviously it's a friendly, but I can't be too upset. They're 2 divisions higher than us, 2 or 3, so. Looks like Benito might be hurt. We're gonna have to sub him out. I can't lose him. Good attempt there from Memphis. Go ahead and get Benito out. Hopefully it's not serious. Sub Hector Hernandez out. See if I don't have full wing back that I can't sub him out with. Nope, I literally have no one on the left side that can play. We'll just have to force this to happen. Someone's got to play this position, guys. Oh, I see what's going on. So I'll take a defender center, force him to play that position. It won't go well, but he won't be tired at least. Victor Garcia. Needs someone with pace to make things happen. Good crosser, better crosser. I'm gonna sub Donsel. I don't want to, but honestly, if we don't score but don't allow them to score, I'll be happy with this match. Two shots off the top flight is not a bad job. If we play this way against all the other League 3 teams here in Spain, we'll be having a great season ahead of us. I'm about to get the whistle for full time. Go ahead and just move it in cautious. Okay, overall, I can't be upset with that result. Obviously, we've identified some more weaknesses that we need to fill with bringing players in. Benito's not too hurt. We need a left wing back pretty desperately. I'm going to just sim through the rest of these friendlies. So the next match you guys will see will be our first match in the league itself. Okay, we have our first signing of the club. We got Arnau Sola from Barcelona for 235K. Took about 10% of our transfer budget. Pretty low wage, but he's going to fill that left wingback slot. Our starter actually got hurt in the last friendly, so hopefully he'll be back for our first league game, which is about a week away. But if not, we have this guy. He's looking at like a hot prospect that we got for pretty cheap overall. We're looking at just under 3 stars current ability. with the potential to go 4, even 5 stars down the road. So overall, super happy with this pickup. Still looking to pick up a new advanced forward that we can kind of be happy with. We have 2 or 3 that aren't terrible. The big thing is they're all pretty old, 30, 36, and then 26, all kind of either peaking or past their prime. So we're looking for a young guy to come in, take that slot and own it for a bit of time. Looks like we have 8 days till we get our left wing back, so likely that guy we just signed will be starting for us coming up in this first match of the league. Like I said, 7 days to this league match. Pretty excited. We did pretty well in our friendlies. We actually tied Arsenal, so yeah, hopefully it goes well, and I'll see you guys in a second for the first match of the League A3 Primera Division Group 1. Okay, here we go. We've done everything we can in the preseason. Got our lineup set. First game in the league. Trying to get this team off to a good start. See if we can't make magic happen. Expectations for this whole season to not just get promotion, but get promotion by winning the league outright. So I want to win every match. Tonight is no different. Try to get these guys hyped up a little bit. Here at home. Struggling a little bit with possession. Boys. So far it's been a pretty quiet game. First highlight coming at us. Fallon moving the ball up. Crossing from deep to Donsel. Back to the middle. The ball playing defenders to Donsel. First goal of the season, baby. Up. I don't know, this was close. No, it wasn't that close. Okay. We're in the right position. It was on the first pass. I thought it was just the second pass. Okay, we're in the right position to make things happen, though. We're definitely taking it to them on shots. We just need a couple more on target. Let's see. We'll see how it goes. We'll shift it to get the ball in the box if we keep getting off target. I'm happy with the offense we're producing right now, though. We're limiting their ability. Come on, boys. Okay, before the half, we're going to go attacking. We're going to work the ball into the box. Let's see if we can't get a goal before the half. Come on, boys. There it is, gave up possession. Work the ball up. Come on. Nope. Oh, it. That was from a mile away. Come on. Okay. First half of the season over. Overall, I'm disappointed. We need to play better. You need to chill out. See if we need to sub anyone out here. Honestly, I think this Victor kid might be the ticket for us. Every time I put him in, he scored. We'll put him in, see if he can't make some magic happen. Coming out of the gate, we'll go back to... I want to keep it worth the ball in the box. Let's see if we can't get some balls over the head. We'll do pass into space. We'll go ahead and start the second half. We're out shooting them considerably. They've only had one shot today. We just need to get one in the net. Come on, boys. Good stop by McKay. Shit. Oh, McKay saved us there. That was a deep shot. Barely reached it. Our goalkeeper is playing his heart out. Donald's tired. We'll switch him out. Go back to what we were doing earlier today, see if they can't do it. We'll widen out a little bit, see if we can't put more pressure on them. Go attacking. Got 10 minutes left to score. We're getting closer to scoring though. Let's shorten down our passing. Keep the tempo high. God, come on. Be more expressive. We need something to happen here. Okay, tie to start the season. Just couldn't get any offense going. We're trying to recruit another last third guy to come to us. Not horrible. We're in position to be in the playoffs, but definitely not how we want to start this season. So probably wrap up the video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This will be kind of getting better, and hopefully you guys can throw in some suggestions in the comments to make this stream even better. So just go ahead and leave if you like something, say it. If you didn't, let me know. And yeah, we'll be producing this for the next couple months. Probably this will be the save for this FM. I appreciate you guys watching. Just signing off.